almost Mexican food. It's all just the same, just made in a different style. It's like a tostada with like beef and lettuce and sour cream, tomatoes.
Yeah, you can put the
You
same
can
thing on
put the same thing in a
chimichanga.
taco.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
pretty much.
But chimichanga is different.
Right.
It's fried.
Yeah. Well, if you consider, I guess most people would consider.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
We have Taco Tuesdays or tacos at least once a week at the house. Yeah. My wife does make those, but we never. There's one Mexican place we've gone to in the past 2 or 3 years. That's about it. We'll go out for it.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Cooley Lake Road.
Find,
then turn left onto Union Lake Road.
Because that's where it's way better. Like, there's a place we go to that, well, we don't go to anymore. It's just so bland.
I got a
spice to it.
A place that we either go to
at the light,
or order from.
turn left onto Union Lake Road. Then turn right onto Cooley Lake Road.
We always have our Taco Tuesday, so I make the tacos at home. But there's a place in town that we go to almost, like I said, weekly, because they do have a wide variety, and they're, even though the ingredients may be the same, they use different seasonings for different things, and their queso is top notch. Their chips are top notch.
I was going to go there last week, but they didn't have salt, so I couldn't go.
No salt on your rim.
Do you put bacon in your Mexican food?
Yeah, why not? What would make a taco better than bacon and some queso in there, along with your cheese and your lettuce, everything you would standard put in there. But yeah, you got to sprinkle a little bacon in. You don't have to put the whole slice. You can, put bacon bits.
I had one of the, shall we say, stereotypical sandwiches yesterday. I went to Primanti Brothers. You been to one of those, John?
Mm-hmm.
Where they serve you the...
at the light,
I got
turn right onto Cooley Lake Road.
I got turkey and roast beef, and they serve the fries and the coleslaw on the sandwich. That's their, their shtick. That's pretty good. And I saw 4 people who recognized me, and they love you. A lot, even one was wearing a Spartan jersey, so those guys were listening.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was good. But it was
at the light, turn left onto South Williams Lake Road.
What wasn't different was the Pistons thrilling.
So do you like pepper?
Yes.
It's just not as margarita.
I love getting my Bloody Mary. It's a little salt Bloody Mary, too. Anyway, the Pistons did all they could do to almost
in 4.9 miles, turn left onto Maystay Lake Road.
So the Hornets 102.99. I was actually somewhat rooting, outwardly for the Hornets. Usually when these things happen, I just keep it inside. But it's like, because what's his Diallo, the Pistons, he had 35 points. He was incredible.
Yeah.
Sekou had his best game of the year. He had 20. The big three, the rookies, they were awful. 4 for 20. Killian Hayes it was his worst game as a pro, I thought. 1 for 6, 7 assists, 7 turnovers. He missed a foul shot at the end, but I just thought they were going to come back and at least force overtime, but they didn't. So they still have the second worst record in the league with 6 games left. Cleveland lost. Cleveland lost by 16 points in overtime. How tough that is.
Yes.
They got outscored 20-4 in overtime. And Oklahoma City almost pulled off an upset, so they lose. So 6 games left. Pistons, the only way they really get out of the top 3 as far as chances, even though their lottery luck is not good, is if they win like 2 more games and everybody else who's supposed to loses.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen. I think the Pistons are in pretty good state because they play Minnesota, and I think Minnesota's going to beat them because their big 3 is playing well. So that's that. The other thing that was somewhat predictable, you knew when some of the Tiger bats were going to get hot. That's when the pitching was going to fail. And that's what happens when you have crappy teams. Tigers did have, 10 hits last night. Robbie Grossman was 3 for 3. They lose 11-7. Jacoby Jones with a home run. But 2, 3, and 4, which would be Candelario, Cabrera, and Scope, were combined 0 for 13.
Yeah, 2 walks between all 3 of them.
Yeah. Miguel Cabrera. Now, we need to discuss this maybe a little later. He was 0 for 5, 2 strikeouts, 2 double plays. One of the strikeouts really battled and the bat kept fouling balls off, but eventually took a 3rd strike looking. One of the double plays I thought was going to be a base hit. The Bogarts, who seems to have been there since the turn of the century. Made a great defensive play. Got that turn. Cabrera right now is 0 for 24. He's hitting a robust 105. It's not even fun to even talk about it anymore. It's sad. I mean, you don't know if he's healthy. The water always gets its level, but maybe his level is what he's been the last 3 seasons, and he can't do it anymore because he's, 92, 93 mile an hour fastballs he's missing. It's bad, and whether they need to buy him out or just rest him for a little bit, I have no idea.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I think it was the 8th inning. They're down 7-10, and he gets up.
No, Will teaming with us, ladies and gentlemen.
The bases loaded.
Yeah, you can't do backwards.
Oh, sorry. They're down 10-7.
Thank you. Say the score backwards like saying a word backwards.
Well, you just visitors first, right? They're 7-10.
No, they're losing. I mean, go ahead.
Fine. Okay. And he gets up with the bases loaded. Do you think he struck fear into the Red Sox that he was going to hit a grand slam and put the Tigers up? I mean, that's I think, I know that there's a lot of numbers that you could talk about. You could talk about his average. You could talk about his last 60 at bats and how bad he's been. But if you are batting third and you don't strike fear into the other team in a situation like that, I think it's the problem has gone to another level.
Yeah, it's getting bad, and then, like I said, it's sad. You hope you almost think they're keeping him around just so he can get his 500th home run
As a Tiger.
Well, in baseball, even as a who knows how yes, as a Tiger, 3,000 hits this season seems impossible the way he's going right now, and he needs 10 more home runs to get to 500, so that's still possible, but obviously he needs to snap out of it. And we're getting to the point right now, guys, where we need to look at other things, and the minor league baseball season started yesterday.
Yes, all of them.
Yeah, so how'd they do? Well, the Mud Hens won 8-6, but Matt Manning, 5 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 3 home runs. And they brought in Jimenez with an 8-5 lead, and he gave up a home run. They did hit 3 long balls, though. Mazzara, Nunez, and Gov's boy Kristen Stewart. So you can expect to have Nunez and Mazzara probably, brought up soon. Mazzara was going to be there for a rehab anyway, so he'll come up, hopefully help the offense. Double-A down the Erie, where the Seawolves win 12-4. Riley Green did go 2 for 5. And then in West Michigan, the Whitecaps.
Yes.
8-0, they lose. Torque with 0 for 3 and 3 strikeouts. But that's it. Years ago, as Gov knows, we got to calling the Detroit Tigers the Toledo Mud Hens Major League affiliate, basically. Minor league affiliate, whatever the hell we call them. And you know what? If this keeps up, which I see no reason why it shouldn't, that's what we're going to focus on. The young players. Are they getting better? How are they doing? And that in itself is really sad. All right, coming up on the program, if you missed him yesterday, 7 o'clock, you'll hear from Lions General Manager Brad Holmes. Also, it is Wednesday. It is Wednesdays with Wojo. And next, Heather has news.
Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about 2 celebrities. There are 2 actors who are currently working on some big body transformations. And one of them is packing on the pounds, and the other is hoping to do the complete opposite.
No idea who that is. We'll find out. Hey, I want to tell you about Capital Mortgage Funding. Let me guess here. Glands is trying to put on the weight, and Burke's trying to lose the weight. Dan's not overweight, but Glands can do some.
At the next light,
Anyway,
turn left.
The entire staff of Capital Mortgage Funding, they do such a great job, and that's why we talk about them all the time, because it's customer service. The rates are pretty much the rates, but at Capital Mortgage Funding, when you call, it's not this headset phone dork that you're talking to, wearing headsets and doesn't know you from Adam. No, it's they're
At the
local,
light,
it's
turn
customer
left onto
service,
Maestay
they'll
Lake
answer all your
Road.
questions, even if you don't go there, they'll explain what you should do, what you should do. Should you go use a realtor? Should you do this? They take care of you in anything they do, whether it's help you get set up for an inspection, whatever. It's customer service. That's the most important thing in any business, And Capital Mortgage Funding, they are the best. Don't let anybody else fool you.
In
Capital
1 mile,
Mortgage Funding,
turn right
they've been
onto
around
Nelsie
for
Road.
decades. They're not fly-by-night companies where you have a guy who, basically was, advertising for somebody else years ago. No, he's advertising for somebody else. I mean, it's like, who are you going to trust? Harry and Dan. Call them today. 1-800-LOW-RATE. That's 1-800-LOW-RATE. They're the best mortgage bank.
Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Expert Heating and Cooling. Roads still look fantastic this morning. No accidents at the moment, just construction scheduled for today. That includes M59 both directions from M53 Van Dyke Freeway to Old Van Dyke, right lane closure, as well as some road work involving a right lane closure on Telegraph both directions between Orchard Lake Road and Elizabeth Lake Road. The deck route you can trust is Woodward or Cass Lake. I'm Michelle Minneapolis Traffic.
This is Mark Angelini, owner of Expert Heating and Cooling. We have the best quality and the lowest price, period. Call
Turn right onto Nelsie Road.
Expert in the number 1. That's 844-EXPERT in the number 1.
BetMGM's one-game parlays how you
3.3
turn
miles,
big
turn
Major League
right
Soccer
onto West
plays
Washington
into
Street.
insane paydays. One-game parlay is an innovative feature designed to help you make selections within a single game from over 400 bet types, including team and player props. You can go ahead and take your favorite player to score, the over on corners, the total booking points during the match, and more. Simply log into your BetMGM account and give yourself a shot at a huge score. Make sure to get your picks in before kickoff, as one-game parlay wagers must be locked in before the game starts. New to BetMGM? Sign up on the BetMGM app or go to BetMGM.com and raise the stakes all season long. Try one-game parlay and make every play even more at BetMGM. And don't forget, we got basketball right now. We got hockey. The playoffs are approaching. Baseball season's a month in. We got NASCAR and golf. There is just action galore. Must be 21 years or older, Michigan only. Gambling problem, call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
If your house was cold this past winter, it is going to be hot this summer. And now is the time to get your home ready for the hot weather with USA Insulation. But their premium foam isn't just about comfort. Although nothing will make your home more comfortable. Their foam reduces the amount of allergens getting into your home. Their foam diminishes outside noise. And their foam will cut your heating and cooling costs all year round. And to help you get ready for summer, USA Insulation is offering their home show deals to everyone. Big discounts, low monthly payment plans, and special financing. So you can get insulated now and pay later. USA Insulation is made in the USA. And you save money because you're buying direct from the manufacturer. Don't miss these home show deals. USA Insulation. 1-800-USA-PHONE. That's 1-800-USA-PHONE. Or USAinsulation.net.
USA Insulation. Sorry to interrupt your jams, murder mystery podcasts, or motivational beach noises, but we got something else you might like to hear. It's called cash. That's the sound of an extra $250 after your first 10 deliveries with Uber Eats. That's right, an extra $250 on top of all the other cash you'll make during those first 10 deliveries. If that sounds good, visit t.uber.com/extra250. Uber Eats, deliver with us. Limited time offer, terms apply. See t.uber.com/extra250 for more details.
For the ones who get going when the going gets tough. And the ones who know we're tougher together. For the pathfinders breaking new ground. Granger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as fast access to experts and 24/7 customer support. Because we know you have people depending on you. So you can always depend on us. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
For the ones standing guard. For the eagle-eyed. For the knights in shining armor. And for all those who support them. We are Granger, your experienced safety partner. Offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Committed to helping keep your facilities safe. And your people safer. Call, click Granger.com/safety, or just stop by. Granger. For the ones who get it done. 1-800 makes AutoZone America's #1 battery destination because they offer free battery testing and charging and reliable replacement batteries starting at just $79.99. And they've always got your battery solution. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Let your voice be heard. Call the G Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
The Detroit Pistons host the Charlotte Hornets. Pre-game tomorrow night at 6:35 on 97.1 The Ticket.
Actually, they host the Memphis Grizzlies tomorrow night. They hosted the Charlotte Hornets last night and lost 102-99. And the Tigers lose to the Red Sox 11-7. Ladies and gentlemen, it's news time at Heather Park. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Yes. Well, a lawyer for ex-Minneapolis cop Derek Chauvin is requesting a new trial in the death of George Floyd, claiming that Chauvin was denied a fair trial. The lawyer, Eric Nelson, claims that there were numerous errors pertaining to the jury and also the prosecution, and the motion, which was filed on Tuesday, argues that the judge should not have denied the defense's request.
In half a
to
mile,
change the
turn
venue
right
of the
onto West
trial,
Washington
and
Street.
it also asked the judge to impeach the verdict on the grounds that the jury committed misconduct, felt pressured, and or failed to adhere to jury instructions. Now, Chauvin is scheduled to be sentenced in June, but basically the bottom line is that he claims his rights to due process and a fair trial were violated, so they want a do-over, basically.
And all I gotta say is, look at the video.
Yeah, I mean, this
It's
was
just doing its job,
expected.
you know.
Yes, I mean,
Yes.
this was anticipated. So, yep.
And I know
Roger.
looking at the video has nothing to do with whether the jury acted improperly or the judge. Just making it comment.
Turn right onto West Washington Street.
Yes. A Rochester Hills mom is suing the school district after she claims she was fired from her job for complaining about in-person learning, or actually the lack of it, last year on Facebook. So the mother says that she was just one of many parents in the Rochester Community Schools who used, I guess, a Facebook group to criticize the district's reluctance to
At the
return to
light, turn
in-person
left
learning.
onto North
And they
Main
also
Street.
used the group to just kind of discuss different things going on in the school during the pandemic. And the lawsuit claims that a member of the school board called her employer and falsely said that she was participating that was lawful threat against her district. So this lawsuit is monetary damages. She also wants a declaratory judgment that the district violated its First Amendment right. Now, the school district has finally responded to her claims, and they say, you know what, these claims are false and unfounded. So, we'll watch that unfold and see what happens. I mean, who knows? A 24-year-old man was arrested on Tuesday after he crashed a stolen bus near Traverse City. So police say that this guy got onto a Bay Area Transportation Authority bus, which was, I guess, parked at a grocery store in Kingsley. And when he got on the bus, he immediately grabbed a fire extinguisher, and that caused the actual driver to run off the bus because he was scared he was either going to get hit with it or sprayed with it. So the man stole the bus, drove away while the actual driver called help. But the thing is, it didn't really last very long because as soon as he tried to get
In
onto the
4
highway
miles,
on this
turn
bus,
left onto
he was
Oak
hit
Hill
by a
Road.
car. And thankfully, there were no injuries on either end. The man was arrested and he was taken to the Grand Traverse County Jail.
Was there anybody else on the bus? Was it just
No.
the driver?
No, there was no one else on the bus, they said. Imagine that. Crazy.
Yes.
All right, so Mark Wahlberg, he is transforming for a new movie. I don't know if you saw these photos, but he's packing on the pounds. So he revealed that he's already gained 20 pounds and is going up another 20. And this is all for the movie Father Stew. So he shared kind of a before and after side-by-side photo on Instagram, and it said, from left photo 3 weeks ago to this now. So in 3 weeks, he's put on 20 pounds. And he did thank a chef along with that as well. A lot of people commented on the shirtless photo, including Mario Lopez, who kind of thought Wahlberg still looked very handsome. He said, yo, you wear mad chubby well, homie. But other fans were concerned about the health, right? Because putting on weight that quickly seems unhealthy, but his camp kind of said, you know what, nope, he is going about it in a very smart way. So it's just crazy what actors do for roles.
I know.
When it comes to body, I mean, the losing of the weight, the gaining of the weight, it's just putting on muscle for roles is so wild.
Even in the middle of a actual film where the character changes from being, somewhat spelt to being way overweight. I know it's a long time ago, but they always talk about De Niro in Raging Bull, the transformation from just this middleweight fighter to when he retired and became this big fat slob.
It's just incredible.
Well, even with Wahlberg here now, he's a workout animal, so he could probably do it. But obviously, because I can attest to it, it's a lot easier to gain 20 than it is to lose 20.
Yes, it is.
That is 100% true, but it can be unhealthy to just start piling up, eating crap and putting on weight.
Yeah.
And it's not healthy for you.
Stay in the left lane.
Anyway, so it's crazy.
I'm sure taste buds would appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, it's a great 3 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, there's another celebrity who is vowing to do the opposite of what Mark Wahlberg is doing, and that is Will Smith. We talked about him yesterday. He showed off his, dad bod on Instagram. Well, he posted another photo again of his dad bod, and he said this time he wants to get rid of it. He said, "This is the body that carried me through the entire pandemic and countless days raising through the pantry. I love this body, but I want to feel better. No more midnight muffins. This is it. I'm going to get in the best shape of my life." So he is vowing to hit the gym and change his diet too.
In 2 miles, turn left onto Oak Hill Road.
Maybe you should start posting on social media.
You can make all the vows you want, but unfortunately the consonants take over.
I know. Did you just say vowels and consonants? Yes, yeah.
No BS.
All right, so Edward was trending on Twitter on Monday, all thanks to his extravagant Starbucks order. So there was this Starbucks barista in California. She tweeted out a picture of this customer's insane order on Sunday. The order was for a caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino, but the order had 13 modifications, and the customer's name was Edward. And then he added all sorts of things: 5 bananas, extra caramel drizzle, extra whip, extra ice, 7 extra pumps of caramel sauce, extra caramel crunch, and exactly 7 frappuccino chips. And then the list went on and on and on. And of course, this tweet went viral, and it blew up so much that the name Edward was actually trending on Twitter. And now other people are kind of sharing their crazy drink orders as well.
Well, my crazy Starbucks order, if you want to call it crazy, was I don't even do it anymore. Because believe it or not, it's unhealthy. So if I'm going to drink coffee, it's not going to go crazy. But I used to drink white chocolate mocha with no whipped cream skimmer. That's not great. My wife.
Use the left lane to turn onto Oak Hill Road.
Even when she orders a salad, it's this without this, this on the side, and there used to be, and it's a stereotype, and it's about my pizza.
Turn left.
So keep the ADL away from this. But there was a joke. There was a lady who was working a Coney Island in, let's say, in the West Bloomfield area, that used to work or got transferred there for like a week after being in a different area where there aren't any Jewish people. So she goes back to the other place, and she was amazed that people ordered salad with what was
In
supposed to be
3/4 of a
onion.
mile, the destination is on your
A
left.
lot of people, they just order stuff and
7335 Oak
just
Hill
change
Road.
everything.
That's how I do that too. Sometimes I joke when the waitress comes over, I'm like, "Do you have a pen? Because this is not going to be the menu memorized." It's just like, take this off, add this on the side, this extra, blah, blah, blah. Yep, I get it.
Well, it's weird because I'm looking at this guy's order. Oh, this is a different one. This is somebody else's. This is,
I saw the picture.
yeah.
It's just this long list down the side of his cup. Yes.
Yeah, Mohammed, who he has he's got sugar and he has stevia. What's the point?
Super sweet.
He's sweet, but also, I don't know, maybe he likes the taste of the stevia better than
So
destination is on your left. 7335 Oak Hill Road. Arrived.
What's up, everybody? Nick Costos here with the Bet River Sports Betting Minute, brought to you by Bet River Sportsbook, Detroit's hometown sportsbook. Looking at the pro basketball futures market, the defending champion